Hey guys, Guy here for the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com. Hey, today we're going to continue our series on the Minelab CTX 3030. I did a couple videos a while back on this machine. I wanted to test the audience to see if anybody out there was really interested in this machine. It's been around a long time, so I was just trying to gauge the interest and see if anybody would really want to watch these. And lo and behold, you do. So we're going to keep going. Today's new video is going to be on search modes and target response. So stay tuned, we're just getting started. The video is going to start right now. Alright guys, Scott here from the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com. And today we have the CTX 3030 from Minelab, and I did a couple videos on the CTX 3030. How to little simple, get you up and running if you're a beginner to this machine. Couple little thoughts about the Minelab CTX 3030. In my opinion, it's been one of the most, how should I say, the funnest machines I've ever tried to use and learn. I've had a really good time getting to know this machine. There's just so many features packed in this machine that this machine's like, I think 10 years old now, maybe older. It was so far ahead of its time back in the day, and it still stands up today to some of the newer machines. It's not as fast, separation speed and so forth, but it still gets pretty good depth. It's really good in the beach, and I mean, it's still one of my top, I would say in the top 3 for me as far as metal detectors go. I just love using it. I have a great time using it. I love all the features, and the navigation of the menu system intimidates a lot of people, like I've said in my other videos. So if you get one of these machines, or if you're considering getting one of these machines, do not let the menu system fool you. It is not that hard to learn. It's just a few little tricks to navigating around the menu a little bit. I put a video out there on that already. You can watch that, and I can show you how to get around to all the things the menu system has. And you just have to remember all those buttons you see on the screen there. There's a short press and a long press. Some of them only have one option. You don't get 2 menu systems from it, but most of them, if you hold the button in, you'll get a long or a different menu system. A short click will get you one menu, and then they hold it down for another click. Longer click, you'll get a different menu. So I have a whole video on that I want to talk about today. Today we're just going to do something very basic and very simple. So I'm assuming you've already watched my other videos. If not, I'll put a link in the description so you can check those out. But today we're just going to walk through the search modes, show you exactly what you have to choose from, show you some extra slots where you can actually save off your own programs. We're going to do a video on how to do that in the future, but today we're going to go through the search programs, search modes, and we're going to show you how to pick a tone of your choosing, or the way you want to make it sound when you get a good target. All right. So my dog Rocky's in here. It's late at night, so he's probably going to make some groans and rumblings here because he just wants to go to bed, and so I have not taken him to bed yet. So he's a little grouchy. So right now you have the CTX 3030 on. You can hear a hum in the background. That's the threshold that I have set. If you can't hear that, that's fine. I'm trying to set this up like I would be hunting in the field, and this is how I have it set up. Right now I am in pattern 1, which is basically what you see on the screen. You see some blue or gray areas and a white area there. That is the target pattern that you have, or search pattern you have for the pattern number 1. This is one of the things I really like about the 3030 is these search patterns. They're very cool. You can configure them any way you want, and it's just super cool to have this feature. So this is my pattern 1. I think I'm in a coin program. If you click on pattern 2, you'll see that it's pretty much wide open. It's all white space and everything's open. I don't have really anything except like the last 2 bars grayed out. So everything's wide open, and you switch back and forth. All right. We're not going to get into patterns today, but I'll take you down to another video when we get to that point. When I show you how to get to the search modes, it's really simple. You're going to hit this middle button right here, and then you'll notice at the top you were selected already on modes. Now, in a previous video, if you wanted to go across the top, just scroll through those menu options, you can, but right now we're going to stay at the very beginning and have it on modes. And so you'll see below, each of the search modes are below it. To get down to each one, you just hit the down arrow and you just kind of scroll through. Now there's a trick to this. You'll be surprised when you first start doing it. You'll be like, why isn't this working? So when you're at the very, very top in modes, you have to actually come down. Let's say you wanted to pick the coins program, or let's say you want to pick relics. And you're going to hit the middle button to enter it, or select it. You have to hit it again to select it. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Now, you have it selected. There is your first pattern. You'll have two patterns to kind of hunt with in relics. Pattern 1, pattern 2. You'll see down here there's a little bit of grayed out area for relics in pattern 1, yep. But let's say you wanted to edit this search mode. You're going to have to come back in the menu. You're going to have to hit relics again. And now your edit feature is available. And sorry, I'm getting feedback because I'm in my garage here. But so if you want to edit that search mode, you just go down and hit edit, hit select button, the middle button again. And then now you have a whole new menu to actually pick from. You can select pattern 1, pattern 2. You can edit those patterns if you wanted to by selecting them. And then you can move things around. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing it here. I'd recommend doing it from the software that comes with the CTX 3030. Like I said, that's another video. So we're going to get out of here. Remember, to get out of here, one menu, you click the pinpoint button on your trigger. That puts you back to the beginning here where you were. So you can edit pattern 2. You can come down and edit your tone profile. That's a whole nother ball game. I'm not going to get into that today. We're going to go down. Actually, we're going to pick. You can pick your recovery speeds, whether you want recovery fast, recovery deep, seawater. You have target separation selected as high trash, pinpoint to normal. But we want to go up and change the sound of how we want it to sound when we're actually hunting with it. So you're going to go into Tone ID profile. Oh, I'm sorry, back out. I meant go down to response. So when you click on response, you're going to have 4 options. You're going to have normal, long, smooth, and pitch hold. Now, I'm going to walk you through what the difference is. I'm going to grab a coin or something here and show you what the difference is. All right, let me find a coin. All right, here's a KG or a large cent. If you can see that or not, but trust me, it is a large cent. And I got to go way up here to show you what normal sounds like. So this is normal. Okay, so normal, good signal is going to sound like that. Let's say we wanted to use long. So we're going to actually go down and select long and hit the middle button to select it. So now it's at long, and now we're going to test it. This is what it sounds like under long. So it actually changes the tone, makes it a longer sounding signal. Let's say we wanted to go in and change it again to smooth. Hit select. Oops. So this is what smooth sounds like. So it kind of rounds off the signal. Now we're going to go into select it again. We're going to do pitch hold. And if you're familiar with pitch hold, this is actually part of the Excalibur also, I believe. So now you hear it go to a pitch mode. So when you come across the target, hear the pitch. And that pitch holds. It's a little high hum until your target changes. So it's just a different way of knowing what's under the coil. Now if I take another target, let's say I pick something else that's a different type of metal. Hear the tone pitch. Here's the coin again. Hear the pitch at the end? It holds on to the pitch. But if I hit something else, it kind of lets you know what the last target you ran over, what it sounded like. So some people like that. I know some folks on the beach like hunting that with that mode. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest with you. I am an okay fan of it in the Excalibur. I don't know if I would hunt on land like that though. So I actually prefer, to get back up, I actually prefer the normal response. I just like that short little. I think that's what most people are used to hearing when they go over targets, you know, especially different targets. So those are your tone options. Now, like I said, you have recovery speed, fast. If you click on that, it unchecks that box. Same with deep, but I have these both checked for now. But really, those are the big things I want to walk through. How to get back out of here. Pick your program, your search modes. Let's go into, let's say, coins and select that again. Now you notice you can't edit it until you actually select it. And then you got to go back in again and then hit it again. And now you can edit the search mode. And then you can go back in and do exactly what we just did. And it happens to be the same for all of your search modes. So a pretty easy thing to do. But again, walking through, if we come back out to our main menu, we're now at our search pattern. We're hunting, but we want to change our search mode. We want to change the way the targets sound. You got to click on your middle button for your menu. By default, you're gonna be in this mode. Remember, you have to, if you wanted to scroll across, you hit your arrow buttons. But we're gonna be in modes, so we're gonna stay there. We're actually gonna arrow down and pick the program, beach, or whatever program we want. We're gonna hit the middle button again. We're gonna actually hit the middle button one more time to select it. And now we have beach selected. We're gonna go back one menu by clicking the trigger, or I'm sorry, by clicking the menu. Now we're going to select it again, and now we can go into editing the search mode. And if we can actually go down and change the response we get by going into the response menu, and then you have your choice between normal, long, smooth, pitch, hold, and so on. I think that's all you have, yep. So you got 4 options, and that's really it. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. This is just another quick shortcut to show you guys how to get some of this stuff out of the CTX in a simplified version, and quick and easy. These are just quick tutorials to help you get the most out of this machine. Don't be afraid of this machine. This machine is awesome. It's a lot of fun to use. Once you master the menu systems and all that stuff, it becomes very, very intuitive, and you remember pretty quickly. It's just like riding a bike. If you put it down for a while, pick it back up, it becomes very, very instinctive on how to get around the menu, and you're back up and running. I really like this machine. If you guys are interested in this machine, our friends over at Fort Bedford Metal Detectors have them, and they'll be happy to help you out. They'll answer all your questions and get you set up with a Minelab CTX 3030. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, see ya in another mental metal video.